Hi guys, it's Aaron, and in today's Challenger Insight, I'm going to share with you my thought process on how to carry from mid lane as Azir against a Syndra main. Subscribe right now so I can help you improve as fast as possible. Without further ado, let's get started right with the game, and as always, we will start with the matchup analysis so we can create a game plan that will help us win the early game. Now, you always analyze your own matchup, then you add in the jungle matchup to see what you can actually do and what your win conditions are, and this just makes the game so much easier and more consistent. So I'm Azir against a Syndra, and Syndra right now is basically the most broken S++ tier mid laner. Her range, damage, scaling, early game, everything is so strong. She does beat Azir in lane if she's good, because of the simple fact is that when Azir actually is attacking, he's standing in one place and he will eat all the skill shots. So if Syndra just goes onto you when you are using your Q, you're pretty much donezo. So Syndra should have the priority. She should have stronger 2v2, better CC, and gank setup for her jungler. That's why she is so scary and getting nerfed next patch, even though the nerf is kind of not that great. But yeah, she's just broken, and she also has Ignite because she's so confident that she can stomp me hard, but we'll show her. Then in the jungle, we do have a Kayn against a Kha'Zix, and this matchup is kind of evenish in a sense that none of these junglers really want to gank too much in the early game. They just want to farm up and they won't be interfering much with the mid lane. I'm gonna juke this Q to get some mental edge. I'm just skill checking her, you don't have to do this. Skill checking means that you are basically saying, okay, I'm better than you and I'm gonna outplay your trades or whatever. Didn't work out that well for me this time. Now this is really scary. She can walk up, she's doing the right thing, but she's missing everything still. Her auto attacks still do a lot of damage. Now I went for Corrupting Potion because this is a lane you should be losing and she will be poking you a lot. I also want to rely on the sustain more than doing actual damage. And guys, yeah, this is the interesting thing about this game. There's a roaming Nunu, and this guy, it's not actually... I mean, I think it's int, but he's not inting on purpose. It's something this guy actually plays. And his playstyle is basically leaves his AD carry, annoys the jungler, so they stole our red buff and our raptors, I think. And he's just being super annoying, and they basically have double jungle. While he hopes that Cassio can hold 1v2, we have Janna and Jhin. They are not really champions that will hard punish, so they can only play for plays and get the Jhin fed. And the solo laners have to deal with that. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, I'm not having too much fun. Only one corrupting charge left. I'm not in kill range, but if she hits one more Q or anything, honestly, then I will be in kill range with her Ignite. Now, she mistimed this. She should have waited a bit more when I go for a cannon, but the idea was pretty nice. That didn't work. And I missed my Q, so that's also a BG. However, she's running out of mana. She was spamming too much, and I dodged too many of her skill shots. Nothing he can really do. And slowly but surely, I'm actually out-sustaining the Syndra thanks to my Corrupting Potion. And because I have a TP, I want to push this wave if I can as fast as possible. But I still have to be careful about Nunu because I know he's around. I know he's looking for me. I kind of know what he wants to do. And this is really annoying because if this was a 1v1, I'll push this out. And then I will TP back into lane with... how much gold do I have? Okay, I think I would buy a Dark Seal, a Ward, and a Fairy Charm. And then Syndra would be 0 mana, 0 HP in lane. And she has to stay or she will lose an entire cannon wave. So lane would be essentially not over for her, but she is gonna lose a cannon wave, which is pretty big. And that's one of the reasons why TP is so strong. But because Nunu was annoying me, I am really unable to do that. I don't really want to all-in her here because I don't see Nunu still. And the wave is kind of big, so it could be int. But I will attempt to freeze this, and this will be really, really annoying to Syndra. And I'm freezing this just because I know that Syndra is not gonna roam, and she can't really stay in lane. If she stays, it's kind of bad for her. It creates a lot of pressure. And I'm gonna all-in her now because... Why do I all-in her? Well, she has no business here. And I almost kill her. This was really int by me. Like, it was too cocky. So if I didn't do that, lane is completely fine. Syndra is going to lose already one cannon wave. She would lose this wave as well, and I think a little bit of the wave that would be spawning next. So right now, I don't want to recall too early, because what Syndra could do, she could like stay, wait for me to recall, and then she would come to break the freeze. So I wait around 8 seconds. That's basically the recall timer. So she doesn't think that I want to base, and then I'm going to base. Now what can suck is that if the enemy jungler comes and he breaks the freeze, but so far everything is good. I go back into lane, buy my boots and a dark seal. I really want to rush mercs, it's so important. Just like in the LeBlanc matchup, you want to rush merc threats to nullify their kill pressure on you and to have easy time dodging the skill shots. Now, still we see the Nunu coming. Now our bot lane, okay, it's a bit annoying, but they already have 3 plates, which is pretty damn big. Syndra Mistress done, I know I can trade back. And so far I'd say pretty impressive stuff from me, because I don't even have laning focused runes. If you notice, my runes are lethal tempo. We don't really want to contest this, there's no way. Kha'Zix just has to farm up at this point. And that's because I assume that Nunu is jungle and maybe it's a red Kayn. And these champions do get tanky. Like, Urgot is tanky, Nunu is really damn tanky, and the red Kayn is super tanky. So I could go Comet, but then I see that we have Jhin, and he's not like super DPS or anything, so we would maybe have hard time dealing with tanks. That's why instead of going for a lane setup, I go for the lethal tempo front to back with Nashor's into Liandry's. I'm not even build Lutins this game for that reason. Now Syndra is looking for a stun, super obvious. And I'm just playing it safe, hugging my bot side, because I know that Nunu was just roaming into top side, right? And Kayn just did all his bot side camps and dragon. So it's very obvious to me, even though I don't see them on the map that they are there. I'm even pinging the cannon that Nunu will be coming. And still putting the Syndra into a lot of pressure. No flash, so she needs to respect the shuffle a little bit if my Janna and my Kha'Zix came to roam. It's very important you guys keep track on how she's positioning. She's trying to get the stun in. I go here for a shuffle. Maybe that was a little bit too cocky. I won't be able to kill her, but that's fine. This is a lot of pressure anyways. And what I know is that... Okay. And I'm just moving up because I realized that I do have cover. So let's rewind and go back into this play, because there's more things than you see. So whenever you are doing an all-in, it's a commitment, right? And it shouldn't be random. It should be, you kind of should know what you're doing. Now, this was a little bit tricky because Nunu was around, but I know that he can do anything, and Syndra just missed her super important spell. I'm also very close to my tower. And Kha'Zix is very, very close. So, this can be, okay, it's 1 versus 1 initially. That's how usually starts to happen. And then you need to think about reinforcements. And reinforcements are basically people that are coming to help from either team. So I have Kha'Zix that's around 7 seconds away. So I have, it's 1v1 with +1 for me in 7 seconds. And I don't know about his reinforcements because I didn't have vision. But I assume that maybe someone can be around, but not closer than 5 seconds. So I have at least 5 seconds of 1v1, and I'm very close to my tower. So, and she's pretty much, just missed her big cooldown, so it wouldn't even be a 1v1. Right now it's kind of 1 versus 0. And that's why I take this trade, shuffle, full combo. Now I see Nunu, so I kite a bit back. I think that Nunu can't go over the Azir wall, so that's another thing. And now, as I talk, guys, right? Reinforcements, they are coming. And I also see that my Janna is actually coming, so I know that soon enough I'm gonna have reinforcements, and at worst this is gonna be 3 versus 3, but because Syndra is like, she's not gonna do anything, she's gonna be out, so it's gonna be 3 versus 2, and I'm still full HP, and Nunu is what, level 3? So I'm just walking up aggressively because I know like I can. Now I kite to the Janna for the buffs, I keep moving forwards, and we burn 2 flashes. This gives us a lot of pressure in the game, and it keeps us back, allows Kha'Zix to get back into game. So, very well played by me. Push this out, make sure that Nunu can't freeze it. And now reset. I think Kayn might be pretty dead here. Yes. Now, I don't... Now, we tried to go for this dive, but it's kind of bad for my tempo. I don't think it's smart to stay like this. It was really dumb. And this is a big mistake. A lot of players do. Yeah, I just did it myself, right? And basically, tempo is... Imagine there's a race, right? So you have a race from your nexus to anywhere on the map. Usually it's like your lane, because that's where in the laning phase you are going. Now, tempo is... Whoever is faster in the race has the tempo. So, if you think about it, okay, I'm just gonna rewind so I can illustrate to you. Now, okay, I am here in the lane, but you need to think of it is that just because Syndra recalled, she made another lap. So she's actually like 1 round ahead of me. Now she's coming back into lane and I'm an entire round behind her. Now what does this mean is that even though I have a lead, I didn't get to spend my gold. So she has a blasting wand, 850 gold versus what? A dark seal and boots. So she's ahead in items, she will have more mana, more HP, and she will be first to lane. Like, I hope you understand, because she's like 1 round ahead. And what does this mean is that if I overstay like this, and usually people make the mistake for overstaying for plates, or overstaying for like some fights like this. Now this is completely fine. Staying for this is fine. But now staying for this Dunu is not fine. It's pointless to kill him. I mean, it's not like pointless, but it's not that gonna be that easy. And we should know that Syndra is around. We should just reset, buy items, have our gold, and be back in lane. Now what happens is that if I reset now, okay, I'm gonna be here when Syndra is already in lane. Now even though I just killed her, she will be able to push the next wave out first, right? Then I will come back to lane, I will catch the entire wave, but she has tempo, she's faster in the race, if you say, and then she can roam. And this is the thing you hate about assassins, right? You just solo killed the Talon or the Katarina, but then you overstayed, you lost tempo, and they come back to lane, they push out, they go bot lane, they get double kill, and you're like, oh man. So to prevent that, you want to reset. You don't have to reset just like them, but you want to be ideally in time to contest their push, right? Now the problem is with this is that first, this is greedy, really greedy, and I almost die for it. She's coming, she hits this stun, I'm dead. Actually, no, I'm not dead, but it would really suck. And you see, this is not an ideal lane state, right? I have no mana, and I have no items. So right now it's like Syndra has a 2-kill lead on me. Now, I do take these honey fruits, but that still sucks because look, Syndra has the tempo, she has priority, now she can clean vision, which sucks. She can go kill my jungler, just theoretically speaking. Okay, she can go bot lane and maybe get a double kill there, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Instead, if I reset in time, I would be able to contest the push, and she is not allowed to do this. That's why tempo is so important. It's more important than taking plates, it's more important than even taking 2 plates. Unless you are staying to, let's say you need 300 gold or 400 gold to finish your big item, your Nashor's Tooth or Ludens, then okay, that is maybe understandable. But usually, you just want to play for tempo. So luckily, she wasn't able to get that much here. But yeah, this is another kind of thing. So if we toggle on my vision right now, I'm worried. I'm really worried that Syndra is gonna go bot lane, right? And the Nunu is coming with a snowball and Kane. They get a double kill, they get the shutdown on my Jhin, and they will snowball the game from that. Or they are gonna kill my jungler if they have a vision on the Gromp right here. So what I'm doing is I'm completely face-checking this like an idiot. Right? But still, this just puts me under unnecessary pressure. This situation should have never happened. And yeah, Syndra can't really do much here, I guess, because Nunu wasn't around. So instead, she was camping me. And this can instantly lose you your lane. Like, look at this. Okay, auto attack. I don't have R, so there's nothing I can do. If I didn't dodge this Q, I'm fucking dead. So, all the one big play I just did like 2 minutes or 1 minute and a half earlier, completely lost here. So, imagine I'm dead. I'm gonna lose an entire cannon wave and the following wave as well, because I don't have TP. And she's gonna get at least 2 plates. So that's like a huge huge ass throw, and this all comes down from me not playing for tempo. Now luckily my mechanics kind of saved me here, but it's still gonna suck a bit. Just because my jungler is smurfing it doesn't mean that you should realize that it shouldn't be happening like this, but it's okay. So run back to lane. Kha'Zix, he didn't really freeze it for me. I think he couldn't freeze it, but it's fine. No complaints here. And now I get tempo, push this as fast as possible. There's no reason to slow push or anything. And the least you can do with your priority is to get some vision. Now I do have my control ward here. And is this my ward? Yeah, that was my ward. So this is completely troll. I thought that this is someone else. I just make sure that my bot lane knows what's going on. I see that there's fight going, so I'm roaming bot and I'm ahead in tempo. And Syndra actually, right now, she doesn't have good vision, right? Because I just took her vision and she doesn't see Kha'Zix. For her to actually follow me, it's really hard. Really, really damn hard. So I think I grab a super easy kill on this guy. I'm just walking behind, get this. Actually, Jhin misses everything, so I don't think we can get him. It was a nice try, and now I'm walking back. And because I have good vision, I can walk back like this. The jungler is around. And let's see what's happening here. So, nice champ. Syndra could have probably went for a kill with flash, but now has to respect me. And Nuno is smurfing it here. I mean, a cannon. So I basically roam bot. Now I see that there's something happening around. And the moment I see that she flashed out and there's a Nunu and Urgot, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm out. Flash the Urgot Fear or I would be really damn dead. And yeah, Syndra gets a Herald, so that sucks a bit for my mid lane tower, but what can you do? I should push this out as fast as possible and then look for Dragon, making sure Nunu can't really freeze this. Got it, that's all good. Now, I have my mercs and you can call me pussy, but you know, I'm gonna be pushy against a Syndra. And this was a nice try. I just went in because she missed her stun. I had my Janna and my team around me. But yeah, you can't expect much damage from this build. It's like legit 0 damage build. I have attack speed, which is useless, and I have boots, which useless in terms of damage as well. Now I'm gonna reset here because I do have my TP. And I think, yeah, I got my Fiendish Codex. Works pretty well. And make sure that Syndra can't pressure too much, because I do not want to lose this mid lane tower. Our bot lane swapped into top lane. Now that's, let's call it a high elo strategy. I don't think it would be very helpful for most people. But basically, you want to take all plates, and bot lane is the strongest role if they are ahead. So basically they took all plates bot, they rotate, they are 2v1 in top lane and they can take another plate. So this Jhin essentially is gonna be like billion gold ahead. Now I push this and rotate into top side. I can't really do shit here, like Syndra's wave clear is just busted as fuck. But I can maybe look for a shuffle if she's trolling. Okay, she's griefing. She wants to put Herald probably. I pull her in the tower, try to dodge the stun. Didn't really work. So yeah. There was... If I had no mercs, guys, I was dead at least twice this game already. So yes, buy mercs. And my bot lane is smurfing it again. Well, what do you expect, right? This is basically a nice game to illustrate how you can kind of silently carry. And I mean, I carried because I got the MVP on OPGG. Even though I'm not as fat as Jhin or have as many kills, me and Cannon were basically playing 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3 because of this Nunu the whole lane, right? The Jhin was playing 2 versus 1, so obviously he's strong. And the fact is that even though I got so fucking camped and my matchup is not the best, I am not really behind. I'm maybe 10 CS behind, which is to be expected in 1v1 in this matchup. It's really fucking hard. It's a bit annoying and I'm testing limits here, because if she hits a stun, but she doesn't. And again, I overstayed and it's bad for my tempo. So, same mistake again kind of sucks. I know that Nunu is around, so I'm just gonna chill. Look how she's looking for a stun. You always need to keep this in mind. And if you see what I'm doing, it's like I'm kind of deliberately... Lemo. I didn't have R, so I can't really kill the Nunu. But I'm pretty much deliberately, and I'm gonna show it to you so I can explain. It's probably gonna be a bit better. So what's happening here is that I know that they want to gank me because it happened only 10 times already. And Syndra has her stun up pretty soon. And look at this ball and how she's positioning. She's constantly trying to get the ball. And look how I'm walking, like, because she wasn't in position, right? She was here. So I walked into it to kind of bait her and make her feel that she can walk into it. So she tried to get the position. She's still trying to get it. Now I'm dodging. And she went back, so she doesn't want to do it anymore. So again, I walked deliberately. And she can't kill me because she has R. And the moment she does this, I'm just gonna juke this. And you can just waste their pressure like this, because for the next 14 or 14 seconds, she is not gonna have the stun. And that will relieve a little pressure from me. So I dodge this snowball. And then I drift around. Sadly, I didn't have my ultimate. That would be a 1v2 kill. But Cannon is gonna capitalize, get a kill. I don't wanna chase this, because I don't see the enemy team. And right now, I'm just gonna... I wanted to reset, but the top wave is already crashing, so I'm running top. I shouldn't underestimate this Casio, just pressing tab. I see she's actually same level as me, because she was playing solo, guys. She was 1v2. She got all the solo experience, so I should treat her as a mid laner, not really as a under-leveled bot laner. And considering my items, I'm not really combat ready. She's actually going in pretty deep. And that was really damn fucking close. So, yeah, there was a bit of a flip. My R wasn't good because of the phase rush, but I could cast it better. I make up for it by dodging 1Q, enter R, because if I didn't, I would be pretty damn dead. But yeah, you don't see a Mercs Azir killing people all that often. There's a fight happening mid lane. I don't think they can really do much about it. Okay. Yeah, Jin is same level as their top laner, so that's also very interesting. He's waiting for his Q, auto attack. Well, nicely played. So what's happening, guys? We have Dragon coming up soon, and there's a wave. So I can go to Dragon, but that means I'll lose this wave and I'll lose this tower, which obviously I don't want to. So you don't want to focus on Drakes as Azir. Farm is your priority, because once you hit certain items, you should get all the Drakes you want. But not right now, so I'm gonna push this out. I know that they are not around. Syndra is very low, so this can... Yeah, this can be with against Urgot here. And what I should do after this is to rotate into Drake. But because I see that Syndra is low, okay, so let's make an analysis. Syndra was super low. We are very ahead. My Kha'Zix is strong. My Jhin is super strong. So I don't feel that I need to be there. Someone has to hold this. So I think Urgot is coming. Or the Syndra. So this is going to be 4v4 and we are definitely stronger. So I can just stay and just keep farming. I don't need to be there. But usually if we weren't this ahead, I would just go there, you know, to secure it. And that would be fine, because you don't have to push this. And this guy's actually going pretty crazy. I'm just gonna disengage, put my tower down. The thing is that right now I'm not the strongest. I mean, I have Mercs and Nashor's Tooth. And Urgot has... I mean, he's 4 kills. He's not a slouch, right? What I'm doing here is kind of int. I'm a bit cocky because I do have the tower. Okay, bye-bye. We're dead. And I just... Man, like... If this Syndra had one stun, I'm actually so fucking dead. But yeah, I make it out. So this was a flip play because we were all on Dragon. And I was here alone, right? Now, they can't really chase me that hard, but I still shouldn't be maybe that cocky. It ends up working well, but I think I should be a bit more respectful around there. Let's go for a reset. It's perfect because I will have my TP up as well. Building my Liandry's almost. Actually, no. Wait, I went for Oblivion Orb. Why though? Oh, yeah. Okay, so initially the idea was that I am going to... They are going to have a lot of HP, but then I realize, oh shit, this is a blue cane. And then, oh shit, this is a support Nunu. And Liandry's is good against people if they have 2000 plus HP. This guy has 1500. This guy has 1200. And Casio has 1000... what? 400? So Liandry is really troll. But I still want to play kind of front to back composition. I probably could have played this better. Yeah, I definitely could have played this better. Or I could have saved the cannon with R. I was just worried about myself and not the cannon. But I should know that he can't kill me. So I still want to play front to back style of fights. But when I'm thinking about it now, I should have went poke build. So I should have went Luden's Liandry's in this game. I just didn't adapt on the fly. But the idea right now is that I'm gonna go Oblivion Orb. Not finish my Morello because they don't have like insane healing or anything. And I'm gonna go large orb build for a fast Rabidance. And still good front to back, but even against squishy targets. And I'm just pushing this lane. Going back, I don't think I have anything. Maybe I'm staying. I have 800 gold. Okay, so I'm looking for a reset. Coming from base. Looks like they are AFK. Maybe pretty open. You know, just kill an Inter. Q auto attack. He's dead. And I think that the game is heading to the end. The enemy team lost their mental. So another win for Shurima. I hope that you guys enjoyed and learned a lot. If you want to know more or ask anything, if you need help with map awareness or whatever you have issues with any matchup, just comment below or hop into my Discord server. I'm pretty active there. Make sure to sub in so I can help you improve as fast as possible and hope to see you again next time.